I think we need to break here. I am told that Pittock has dropped us off some chicken parm.
Yes, he has. Apparently,
he's a good man.
He dropped them off and then disappeared like a ghost, is how it was described.
Who described it that way?
The person who greeted him at the front from this building. They're like, it was ghost-like.
Really?
Security guard was like,
Just turned around and they saw him walk into the mist.
He disappeared. I think I have mum envy.
Yeah, I do too.
I kind of want a mum now. I hope someone gives me a mum.
I just want to know why this has never shown up in any movies before.
Ever. Like,
and I'm not kidding when I say this, that Texas is the only interesting place left in America. They're so goddamn buck wild.
It's giant enough, and so many different parts of it are different.
Yet they all act the same. They all pull out a goddamn handgun and shoot you in the eye.
They're like a country unto themselves.
I've asked them many times to become their own country, and I'm not even kidding. I think they could make it as a country, and if they did, I would travel there all the time.
Bust out your passport for some Texas living.
I would love it.
Gotta convert some more money to Texas bucks.
They were a country before. And they could be again. I think they could keep it going. And then I'm all for busting up the country anyway. I just think it's too big, too many people. Texas, they go out on their own. New England, you're going to have to come up together. You can't do it on your own.
Oh, would New York be part of New England? Sometimes people throw New York into New England. I don't like that. I don't think we're part of New England.
Who would
you want to be with then?
We'd have to be like New York,
Jersey,
Delaware. Yeah, that would be our. That would
what
be
about
our
PA then?
You can't
PA. Okay, PA.
You can't leap over PA and get to Delaware.
All right, so yeah,
Delaware is going to want to be with PA no matter which way you do it.
I'm bad with geography, but yeah, PA would be in there too.
All right, so you're going
Maryland.
All right, all the way down to Maryland.
Yeah, that's what. So it's Maryland, it's Delaware, it's PA, it's Jersey, it's New York. We're our own piece of. We're our own country, our own sovereign nation.
Why wouldn't you just join with New England then, right up?
Don't like New England. I mean, I think New England should be separate because I don't think New York is part of
This is a Red Sox thing.
Somewhat.
See, I can't go by that. We can't put together countries that way. Now, I know it's a gimme that Virginia belongs with West Virginia, and the two Carolinas need to fucking get back together.
Do they get Maryland then?
They can have Maryland if they want, if Chris isn't taking them.
You don't want them?
No. I think you've got to put New England with... I don't think New England can make it on their own.
They can do it. I think they could probably
I have confidence in New England.
You're going to be down to a Boston-only one city.
That'll be the capital.
Yes, that'll be everything, though. You got to have a couple...
I think their lifestyle is just different, though.
I got news for you, though. Here's the thing. I think PA should be cut in half because I think Western PA is so different than Eastern PA that I think Pittsburgh would be happier with the Ohios, the Indianas, and those kind of assholes.
That could work for them.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're carving up into different countries, might as well just cut some parts of states out.
All right, let's give me a giant map here so I can fucking figure out what I'm doing.
Okay.
We went from mums to breaking up the country. Now, by the way, when we break up the country, we're not fighting with each other.
Right.
We're still coming together for things we need. But we're going to govern ourselves differently.
And we're in New Delsylvania.
It may be New Delsylvania. I'm not sure yet. I've got a lot of problems out of Chris. You just got a map of Long Island.
You're
a fucking moron.
Zooming out.
I said get a map of the country. You get a map of Long Island.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. Let's just grab somebody. Who would you put with Missouri?
I'd say Louisiana with Missouri.
Well, we got to get a couple, though.
I think Louisiana's got to go with Alabama, the northern part of Florida, and Georgia. And maybe even Tennessee is in that.
And Arkansas.
Yeah, throw Arkansas in there.
I was thinking Arkansas and Oklahoma.
I don't know. I feel like Oklahoma... Well, Texas is on its own then?
I might give Oklahoma to Texas.
Yeah, I feel like they could work together.
The thing is, they don't get along all that well as it is.
Four Corners in Nevada are all together, right?
Gotcha.
Those five.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's the easiest one we've done so far. And you just go straight up to Pac-10 and take everything on the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, definitely. That's all together.
Or we
break up California?
We do California, Nevada, and then Oregon, Washington. into two separate super states.
See, I'm going just the opposite there. I'm saying you take Northern California, put them with Oregon, take Southern California, and give them over to the Nevada faction.
Okay. The Nevada Four Corners in Southern California.
Now I'm going to take Minnesota and the two Dakotas, Montana.
Wyoming goes with them.
Then we're going to have to throw Colorado in, though. It gets that's a pretty big country now.
I thought Colorado goes with the rest of Utah, New Mexico.
Right,
You
we're
think
going to break up Colorado, too. That's going to be a broken state.
Okay. I like breaking up the states. That's
Yeah, I do
very
too.
exciting.
I'm going to break up Alaska and sell some of it to Canada because I got to come up with a lot of money for some of these changes. I mean, flags and mums alone is going to cost me a small fortune. Who do you put Illinois with?
I say Illinois goes with Indiana and Ohio.
All the way straight out to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Illinois is part of that.
Yeah.
And
We're doing
Indiana-
all the lake states, maybe kind of go.
All right, lake states.
Lake country would be nice to
And then
visit.
Hawaii and Alaska, I mean, quite frankly, just to be honest here, I think we sell them.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, if we're all going to be all separate countries, might as well give them to another country,
I
right?
just feel like they'll be happier that way, don't you?
They're not states to begin with. I have an old thing, I've kept it my whole life. You want to be a state, you got to touch a state. You're not touching a state, you're not a state.
I mean, I think, all right, so they've sold off. So maybe this new California, Arizona, Nevada thing, they can buy Hawaii if they want. You know, I mean, then they can have that as part of that, but they don't have to. Like, Hawaii's just up for grabs.
I think we should let them do their own thing out there in the ocean.
I'd rather sell them and get good money for them. Sell them straight to Japan. Just like I'm going to sell Puerto Rico, probably over to Cuba. Now that they're up on...
They're not going to be happy with that.
No, and I'm probably going to throw Miami into the deal to really sweeten it up.
Yeah, South Florida can go ahead and get sold off with the...
Yeah. It isn't even like Florida, let alone the United States.
No,
they're in
it's-
their own cool zone there. And I think they're going to really end up being the capital of the Cuban Caribbean states. Some of that, I could see some conquering taking place down there. And I want all the rest of us to stay out of it.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to get dragged into some sort of sea war. Screw that. I mean, when we're all brand new states, we want to be peaceful.
Yeah, sea war.
Sea war.
So then,
Naval warfare.
So then mid-state kind of Florida up to the Panhandle, that goes with the southern...
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense to me.
yeah. They'll be very, very happy with that.
That's where they belong.
That's where they've always belonged. Mm-hmm. Go to David in California.
Yeah, hey guys. I was going to say that Northern California and Southern Oregon counties are going to become one state. They're trying to call Jefferson, the state of Jefferson, the 51st state. Also, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas, they already call that region the Arklatex.
Okay, so it might be something that we have to do there. But guess what? Good news for everybody in Jefferson. You're joining a new country that's probably going to be called Grungeland.
Grungeland?
Yeah.
Love going to Grungeland.
New Grungeland.
New Grungeland. Love your show. Bye.
All right, thanks. New Grungeland. The New Grungeland states. Here we are, the New Grungeland states.
This actually seems like a better way to be.
It's a better way to be. We can stop bore-assing each other. We'll get on. And if something comes up, like here in New York, I can tell you, if anyone were to attack New Grungeland, I'll go fucking ape one, and I'm
Yeah.
with you.
It's bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, our militias will whip across. We'll all join together.
Like Europe is able to pull this off, and
Yeah.
we'd be much more happier with each other. That we all speak the same language.
And I think we would enjoy each other's cultures.
You know
a
what it's
little
like?
better.
It's like you're glad to see your cousins a couple times a year, but you're also glad that you all don't live in one big house together.
Right.
And that's what the fucking U.S. has become, a big house where people can't do what they want to do. Look, if you get down there in Texarkana, your new states,
yeah.
you don't want anybody to have an abortion? Fuck them. That's their fault.
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
what they
get
do.
one, right? They want to get an abortion. Move to New Grungeland, where that's wide open.
They're dime a dozen up in New Grungeland. I mean, it's easy.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I will try to make it as just like in Europe, as easy to move around. You're not going to be stopped like by Nazis looking for papers.
No. I mean, look, you get your new Grunsland card, and that's good for going into Texarkana. You're fine.
You know what I'm excited about? The gifts and gestures that we could do, like the way we have the Statue of Liberty.
Right.
I'm going to give this new Texas conglomerate a giant mum.
I
that
love
they could
it.
put it from their friends in New Pennsylvania.
Right.
It's something they could understand. A mum.
I wouldn't even mind me.
We stand together as brothers.
I wouldn't even mind. It might be just a sign of the times, but naming our place Letterman. You know what I mean? It's just as an early founder for us. Where do you think it was going to become the nicest part? What new country do you think is going to do well for themselves?
I think the California, like the half of California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah is going to do well for themselves. I think they'll.
You think they'll get a lot of tourism there?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the Texas thing is going to do very, very well, and they're going to finally get to live the way that they want to live.
They're really going to remarket themselves,
And first of all, they're doing a great job as it is now.
They'll have the easiest transition because they've been thinking about this probably the most out of any
Well, they were
section.
doing it. They like being on their own. They like doing stuff themselves. I think they're going to be great teachers to the other, shittier parts. Like I see that weird southern part being in trouble.
They're going to have a hard time keeping their head above water for a while.
Yeah, they've been asking for Fed dollars for a long fucking time.
I'm worried about the Lakeland area. Like I'm talking Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota.
That's now being called Lakeland?
I think the New England area is going to be really excited about this move. I think they're going to embrace it because we all know Vermont's been trying to get out for a long time.
Yeah.
I think they'll be happier with just a small couple states together there.
They're a strange area. They're kind of like rednecks who read poetry. There's something about that era that they're also like able to take care of themselves.
Did we leave any section out here, or we pretty much got everyone taken care of? I feel like maybe did we address this kind of mid zone here?
Mid Southeast. No, yeah, they're all accounted for.
All right.
The
I think
Dakotas
this
are
is a
fun.
great idea.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I mean, we came together with it pretty quickly too.
I
This
know.
doesn't seem very hard.
Yes, I'm doing the work that Obama refuses to. If Obama would have just said, look, I got great news for everybody, I'm breaking up the United States. I think he would be known as the greatest president who ever lived.
He'll always be remembered. I mean, there's plenty of presidents no one remembers shit about. But hey, remember Obama, that guy? Yeah, he changed everything.
It could be like going, knowing the presidents from George Washington right up to Obama.
And now's the fun part. Now it's designing a new flag, picking a new song. It's like this part's going to be fun for everybody.
Everyone's going to love it.
The bald eagle's going to feel like shit, though, not being the official bird of the entire country.
Bald eagle doesn't know that. And plus, quite frankly, I'm not even sure if Americans like bald eagles too much.
I like that they're going to be free game again for shooting.
I'll kill everyone I see.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
They better be scared as shit.
You are no longer protected here.
I love it. Who you guys looking to elect for our new president?
Oof.
I'm leaning towards Pit Duck. But I'm starving, so you can't always go by me. I really could eat.
At least get him in the cabinet, He doesn't have to be president, but at least the cabinet of this new country. They make him Surgeon General. They'll make him Surgeon General.
I'm telling you right now, I'm hoping that our part of the country doesn't even go for Republic. Maybe we bring Rudy or Bloomberg back and just let them just become an emperor.
Oh, Bloomberg would love that. We'd just be under the bloom.
Bloomby? Yeah, he loves it.
Bloomberg was so funny. He was out the other night at that gala, like that old school
The Met Gala?
Yeah, well, you talk about like a weird mum deal. You know what I mean? Like that's something that's crazy. And he had his daughter with her who just towers over him. Maybe she had shoes on too.
Yeah.
But she looked like 1.5 feet tall. It looks like she brought her gray-haired baby to the big gala.
I heard he's trying to become a mayor of London is his next move.
I think that that night out at the museum that all the stars come out, we couldn't look more than Gotham City than on that night. It just looks like the Joker is going to run in there and start taking diamonds.
The Post today posted all the pictures from it, and everyone just looked insane with their ridiculous fucking outfits and like pictures of the post parties or whatever.
All right, we are going to break.
Bennington will be right back. Raw Dog Comedy Hits. Sirius XM 99.